I think things are finally starting to line up. Okay, wait. What the hell am I actually talking about? Cut the music. I'm not crazy, I swear, you just have to listen. Skylanders is getting its turn sooner than you think. And this is more than just copium, this is actually slightly a little bit of evidence. It's not just because I like these, I swear. Okay, so what evidence do we really have? And then we can build on our points from there. We're going to start from the least important evidence that's least likely to mean anything, and work our way forwards towards what's more important and more meaningful. So starting off with what I think is the least important thing, and that's the reference in Astrobot. I know when it first happened, a lot of people were talking about it, saying that it might mean something is in the works, but there are plenty of other references to other things just in PlayStation history, and Skylanders was a part of that, so it makes sense that there was a reference to it. Not to mention, the reference was more Spyro themed anyway, it just had a bit in the subtext about Skylands, but it's still something. It's acknowledged by a higher power, so we'll take the wins that we can get. Something that was a bit of a bigger win though, is that there's just a lot of anticipated nostalgia games coming out right now. I mean, we know that next year, May 26th, you've got GTA 6 coming out, which has been anticipated for 12 years since 2013 when GTA 5 released. We've also got examples, like in the intro I also include Subnautica 2, which I know a lot of people, like me, are excited for, where it's an older title that's being revisited. This could simplify, what the hell, this could be like a symbolic moment in the gaming industry as a whole, where developers are choosing to revisit these older titles, and maybe Activision and Toys for Bob will follow in those footsteps, and they'll revisit one of their older titles that was also wildly successful, being Skylanders. But that's a bit of a reach, until this next bit of evidence being the mystery game on the Toys for Bob website. This one, I think, is arguably the strongest piece of evidence we've got, but I'm going to put something else there instead. I'm going to say that this is second because, I'm going to be honest, there's not much that this could be, except for Skylanders. The background looks awfully similar to Trap Teams. The colour design and everything, it to me screams more Skylanders than Crash, and those are the only two real things I could see this being. Unless maybe it's like Spyro, because it's kind of those colours, but I don't think so. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I'd be interested to hear. Now, the last piece of evidence is, in my opinion, currently the strongest thing we've got, and that's the YOUTOOZ. Everyone knows going to say it. To me, this is blatantly obvious. Why would you release, a figure collectible line of your collectible figure game? How many years now? 8 years since the last Skylanders game or so, and 14 years since the first one. Why would you release that then, and not either when the series is in its prime, or as testing to see if you're gonna get enough reception to bring it back? Or hell, just even advertising to get it back, because I know that they've actively said that these figures aren't going to work in game, but I think it could just be done as a way of getting people to go hey look, remember Skylanders? This is still around, and also it gets the people who are actively in the community, it gets them purchasing some of the figures saying we're still interested, we're still here, we want a game. And to me, I don't see why they would have commissioned, because these are official figures, this is YouTube, these are official. I don't get why they would have done that if they weren't planning at least some new content, even if not another full mainline game. I expect there to be at least something coming soon. So has Skylanders 7 been confirmed? No. Will it ever be confirmed? Maybe. But as for right now, all we can do is sit down and wait. To pass that time, you should join my Discord server, links in the description, and you should subscribe to the channel. And while you're there, if you want to, it's completely up to you, but you can choose to become a channel member, as I've enabled that now. You'll get your name featured at the end of each video, and you get some other neat little stuff like getting access to mini Mondays on Sunday, so it becomes a mini Sunday. The Sunday before, not the Sunday after, that'd be a bit stupid. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye.